everybody. Welcome to today's stream. Let me see. How's everybody doing, guys? Welcome. Andre, are we live? Not so sure. All right, guys. Welcome to today's stream, man. So don't mind the quality. Don't mind if it's kind of lagging. It's because I'm currently in Brazil. I think some of you already know that I'm in Brazil for the trading retreat. Got the Horizon Trading Retreat sponsored by ThinkCapital, which is super dope. And I'm super glad to be here. So don't mind the quality, guys. I still try to give my best, give the best breakdowns possible, go over questions and everything. So you guys already know by joining the stream, there's one simple rule. Who can tell me the rule in the stream today? Who is it gonna be? What's one rule in my streams? Drop it in the comments. What's the rule? Everybody's like, good luck. I'm still waiting. Due to the delay, I have to wait a little bit. No question is a dumb question. Let's go, Corp. Point goes to you today. Exactly. So, like Corp said, guys, no question is a dumb question. So, whatever question you guys have, feel free to drop it in the comments, and I'll try to go over every single question. It has to be or should be trading related, but it can also be, about your emotions, your trading psychology, about the future, and whatever. You guys can drop it in the comments. I got you. Okay. Yeah, Chaitan got it as well. Umo James as well. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining. So I hope the quality is not that bad, the audio quality. Yeah, there's no dumb questions when learning. Exactly. It's how we do. It's how we do. All right, guys. So I don't want to take too much of your time. So let's go ahead and start with the breakdown. Let me make sure to share my screen here. So gold is looking very, very interesting. So as always, I start off on the breakdown, doing a top-down analysis. We'll start off on the weekly time frame here. Let's see what we get. So guys, weekly, still bullish, which is pretty crazy. Like we haven't had a pullback week at all since 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 weeks we've been bullish. So we might still continue bullish actually this week. Now what's interesting is that we barely have a lower wick on the weekly candle. We opened up and pushed straight to the upside. So there could be potential for a pullback this week, but it's not guaranteed. Then let's look at the daily time frame here. We got, as of right now, kind of a doji, and the candle before was a huge bullish candle yesterday. So that's showing that buyers are still in control, still trying to push price higher here. Let's go to the 4 hour. Now on the 4 hour, I marked out my zones. We got one interest zone at the 37.90 range because we saw that here price rejected, dumped all the way back down. Then it bounced around in this 1 hour range. Then we came back up, rejected once more. So this zone is now verified as a strong resistance. Came back down, and then we had a breakout here yesterday at 2 a.m. And since then, we got a breakout leg, and we're currently in the pullback phase. So looking at it right now, guys, weekly bullish, daily still bullish, and the 4 hour is bullish as well. So what does that mean? That means we can continue to look for buys. Go buy 1 hour. Yes. Hi, can you tell me what happened to gold today? It dumped so much. I mean, it's probably just like a normal pullback because pullbacks will happen. It doesn't always have to have like a reason. There might have been some news that I'm not aware of, but pullbacks are normal, and sometimes it does happen like this, where it's just like a huge dump to the downside. But you guys see that price is recovering very well, and it's currently closing back above the 50 EMA, so it's showing that the buyers are pushing price back up. How do I calculate risk per trade? I mean, it depends really. It depends on your account size. But you can do that in the platform. For example, in Think Markets itself, you can just adjust your stop loss size, adjust your risk, and then adjust your take profit area, and it will be showing. on there. How will the giveaway be done? You will know once it's time. For that, you have to stick around, man. I'm sorry. Gold, is this the end of the callback? We'll see. We'll see. So what can we look at today, guys? So we're currently breaking out of the 1 hour zone. So that's really, really nice. That's actually what we want to see. Now, if you're looking to buy, we got to break a structure in the 5 minute as well. That's beautiful. So this would already be kind of a good area, I would say, to get in on buys. Ideally, would have been this bullish hammer candle here, but you can still feel free to, no financial advice. So this is a good entry area. If this 5 minute candle closes above in the next 3 minutes, that would be a nice signal. Now, if you were to take buys here, you could take buys all the way up into, stop the loss below here, all the way up into, what's that number? 38.59, 38.60, right around this range. That will be around like a 2 hour multiple, which is pretty good. It's a good risk reward. Alternatively, you could also target all-time highs. We might break them today. Let's see. Hey, Evan, if we really have an account, should we pass it slowly or fastly? I mean, honestly, there's like no exact timeline on how long it should take you to pass. What's important is that you just apply your rules and your risk management. And if you are lucky, let's say, and you win two, three trades in a row with a 2 hour multiple, then you already passed. And then it's okay if you pass it in like in 3 or 4 days. But if you want to risk a little less and you just take it bit by bit, then it could take a little longer, but that's fine as well if that's according to your risk management. But I would definitely recommend you guys to apply risk management and don't try to like flip the account fast or just like risk everything on one trade and then either blow it or pass it. Like you shouldn't really put like that much of a time pressure on yourself in this case. Bro, there's another stream running. Tell viewers to leave and enter again. Some of us are on the wrong stream. Really? Andre, is there two streams running? Andre, what did you do? Okay, we'll pause this stream real quick. We'll be back in 2 minutes and fix this, okay? Just stay tuned here. We'll be back in 2 minutes. We'll fix it. Yeah. All right. All right, I think we're back. Are we back? Yo, Burhan, relax, bro. Relax. It's still not time. Still no time for giveaway, bro. Why is everybody spamming this right now? Bro, you're like so impatient. That's crazy. All right, guys, we're back. And I think now we only should have one stream. So I got all of you in this stream right now. So if there was anybody who missed out on the breakdown, we are bullish on gold. We're bullish on the weekly, bullish on the daily, bullish on the 4 hour. And currently we are breaking above the 1 hour range. Oof, that's a beautiful 5 minute closure, yo. That is a crazy closure. So yeah, possible buy entry would have been here at the breakout, guys. I'm just gonna be honest with you. If you're lucky, you'll get a pullback back in the range, get some type of a reaction and a rejection, so you can get back in on buys. But this definitely was a play down here. Now, if you didn't manage to get in, guys, and you still want to kind of trade this, no financial advice, but potential could be a pullback in this range, some type of a rejection, and then a push back up, or you could wait for break and retest above this range and then trade all-time highs and like target random highs, but I don't really like that. Which currency pairs are the most volatile right now? Great question. Crypto. So there's like different stages, I would say, when it comes to trading. Now, the easiest pairs to trade because they move a little slower would be forex pairs, for example, Euro USD, GBP USD. Now, if you want it a little more volatile, but you still want to trade forex, then it will be GBP JPY. If now that's level 2. Then level 3 is gold and silver, and then level 4 are indices like US 30, NAS 100, and S&P 500. Those are the most volatile. So for me, like gold, trading gold is like the median between too volatile and not volatile. It's like the perfect for me. What are the procedures? What procedures, man? What procedures? Tell me. I just bought buy, but it's in demo. Yeah, I mean, being in demo is the number one thing that you guys should do before like risking real money. First, you got to try it out. You got to see how your strategy works. You got to see how much you're willing to risk, how much you're able to make. Now, obviously, it's a difference. It's a huge difference still between trading a demo between trading real money, because the real emotions will come into play once you have like real money at stake, and that's gonna be when you're in a challenge or when you're trading your real money. Thanks, sir. This life is so helpful. Appreciate you, crypto. I got you, bro. If you got any more questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. Is the gold best to trade? For me personally, yeah, I really like how it moves. But if you're a beginner, then maybe you should also start looking at like forex pairs like Euro USD, GBP USD, or something like that, because it moves a little slower, so you have a little more time for your analysis. GBP USD, you guys want me to break down GBP USD? Let's look at it. Oh, it's looking so choppy. Yeah, GBP USD is not really looking juicy right now. So if you are trading GU, wait for a closure above this range, which is a 34,500, and or for a closure below 3410. As long as it's like in this consolidation range, you don't really want to trade it because you're probably just going to get clapped. So you want to wait for a break and retest above this range, now according to my strategy, or a break and retest below this range. That'll be like the safest. I buy at 3802 to 3825 to hit. Let's see. Let's go back to Goldie here. Damn, those buys are looking super juicy. Wow. You bought at, where did you get in? 3802? Damn, that's a fire entry, bro. You already got in at London? That's crazy. And your target is 3825. Bro, your target already got hit, got smashed. EMA settings, I have the 50 EMA on. You guys can check it out here. It's EMA, exponential moving average, and then the 50. That's literally the only indicator I use. Your USD is probably similar. Cheat on Jeet. It moves very similar to GU, so it's probably gonna be a breakout as well. Or let me look at it. Your USD. Damn, gold is going, yo. Gold is going. That's crazy. Yeah, so on EU, we got a nice breakout candle on the 15. So you could wait for a pullback somewhere in this range and then take buys probably up into, what number is this? 30, no, 17,600 approximately. So that could be maybe like a pullback here and then a break to the upside. But yeah, I don't really trade euro, so that's up to you. No financial advice, you know what I mean? Bro, you sold on gold? You what? You actually got in on sales, bro? What made you go in on sales? I'm curious. Bless you, bro. Was das danke, thank you. Procedures to the giveaway? Bro, you gotta stay patient for the procedure. You will know once it's time. Um, what strategy? I'm using price action. So mainly supporting resistance, break and retest, and bounce plays. That's like my thing. I owe you? No, I don't owe you nothing, bro. I owe you nothing. There it is. What do I think about EU? I mean, I believe it could continue bullish because the dollar is really weak. So as long as the dollar is weak, euro might continue rising, GU as well, gold as well. You know, I know, we know, everybody knows. What do we know? How do current gold market trends influence your trading approach? I mean, I love it, bro. It's super simple because when gold is ranging or when it's like in another trend, you always come into the market and you're like asking yourself, what is the higher probability? This could be 50-50, could be buys, could be sells. But right now the probabilities are way more with the buys. So that already takes like 50% of the decision that you have to make every day. Now, obviously, you also can take short-term sells like here, right? You could definitely profit from it, but you will see that the probability will be higher with every trade you take that is buys. So now you already reduced the selection from is it going to be buys today or sells to just buys. So now you can just focus on taking buy setups. And what kind of buy setups do we have? We have a break and retest. We have bounce plays. We have break of the high setups according to my strategy. So now I have like 3 setups that I could be looking for to take. Andre, I can hear you. Your mic is on. The dollar will be bullish after these news. We got news. We got news. Wait, let me check. What news do you mean though? Monday, Tuesday. We don't have USD news today, do we? We already had Jolt's job openings. Tomorrow we do have ADP non-farm employment change and ISM manufacturing PMI, so that's gonna have a little bit of a movement. Thursday we have unemployment claims, and then on Friday, oh bro, it's already NFP on Friday. True, it's the first Friday. Yeah, on Friday it's gonna be volatile. Bro, the buys are going. Did anybody get in on the buys? Drop a 1 in the comments if you got in on gold buys. Drop a 2 if you got in on sells. I don't think it will come back down for a pullback. Yeah, there's a lot of bullish volume right now. It's not really looking like a pullback, but probably in like 20 minutes or so. Who's selling in this market? Yeah, it's not gold, bro. You're chilling. Yeah, I'm like, who's selling? My boy's in a sell in the trade, but it's not on gold. That's crazy. Oh, Texas, you're in sales, bro. I mean, what, like, honest question though, what made you sell? What made you sell? I want to know. Oh, but we got a lot of people. Oh, even Dennis, my bro Dennis, guys, he's also in Brazil. He's staying in another Airbnb. He's in buys, bro. W. That's W. Damn, there's a lot of people in the buys. I love to see that, man. Yo, Coco, what's up, brother? What's up, man? I still have to get back to you, bro, on the DMs. I'm sorry. I'm so bad with DMs. We also need some sellers so we take their liquidity. Yeah, that's true. That's true trading. If a government shut down a course and NFP and other news would be delayed, bro, the entire world would collapse. Gold is going to the moon. Yeah, the question is, where's the moon? How high can it go? How high? But yeah, guys, so I wanted to present something to you today, which is a little bit of a general overview on how you can see and expect your trading career or your trading journey to go. I prepared this like a few months back when I had my trading course. I just wanted to share this with you guys and share some value on that as well. Now, we already got the trade breakdown. So let me see if I can share my other screening here. All right, so we got this over here. I hope that everybody can see my screen here. What's up, Mon? Welcome, welcome. Coco's up $300. Let's go, bro. Love to hear that. No risk, no Rari. Sheesh. Can you hear me? Hello. I can hear you. I can read you. What if we give away $50 now? Coco, you want to do it? You want to give away here? I mean, we could do that. How is AI changing how traders analyze or predict currency moves? Man, I think it's changing a lot actually. Wait, Andre, is my camera off? No, never mind. Never mind. All right, guys. So let's break this down. You guys see this trading roadmap, right? So that's just a quick overview on how you can expect your journey to go. Let's see. This is lagging. So we have the first part, guys, which is the first stage that every trader will go through and has to go through, which is gain the knowledge, right? So every journey starts by acquiring the right skills, and trading is a professional skill. So having the right knowledge will, in terms, make you successful. So what I mean also by gaining knowledge is you can do that. Like literally, there's loads of information on the internet, right? Especially on YouTube, you got a bunch of free videos that you can watch. So gather the most amount of knowledge you can, and then narrow down what actually works for you. So let's say you have like a notebook and you write down everything. Now in that notebook, what you wrote down, make sure you highlight the things that are very important. And now those things you want to apply to your strategy, you want to apply to your trading journey. Then the second point would be proof of concept. So don't rush the process. Perfect practice makes perfect execution. So put in the time to sharpen the craft so you have the information and confidence to succeed. So you don't want to compare yourself to other people that are already making money. Every trader has a different trading journey. And so for sometimes it just like for some people it takes a few years to become profitable. For sometimes for some people it takes like a few months, right? Everybody is different. But what is the most important thing is you have to go in with the mindset that it will take time. It's not a thing that's going to happen from like overnight, right? It's not going to happen from tomorrow to next day that you already make thousands of bucks or 100,000, right? Kishore, yes, I have a girlfriend and I'm happily engaged. But thank you for asking. All right, guys. So we have, yeah, we have Coco here. Coco, you can send the giveaway money via PayPal. So Coco and I arranged that we want to give away $50 to someone in the stream right now. So in order to win the $50, guys, you also gotta have PayPal. Um, make sure to stay in the stream. Just give me a second. Let me first do this, guys. I have like ADHD right now. Like I'm switching topics the entire time. Let me finish this first. Yeah, I'm so loud. All right. So the third point is acquire the capital, right? So even with proof of the right skills and strategy, you may not have enough money to earn meaningful income. So acquiring capital through funded accounts will solve this problem. So you have a proof of concept, you have a strategy that works. Now you can go ahead and look into the funding challenge space. For example, with ThinkCapital, right? Now you don't like immediately you don't want to buy like a 100K, 200K challenge. You first want to try it out. So you can buy like a 10K, right? See if your strategy works, see how your emotions react, see how you execute risk management, and then go and scale from there. And then get paid, right? So now you've worked hard to get this far. So it's also time to reward yourself by taking actual profit from your efforts. Because what happens a lot of times, what also happened to me is you start trading, for example, on a real funds account and you start making money. You make like $100, 200, 300, 400, but it's just numbers on the screen, right? So if it's just numbers on the screen and you don't pay yourself, there's always the risk of losing that money again. So that actually happened to me. I made like $500. I'm like, yeah, I'm the shit. You know what I mean? Next day, I lose those 500. I'm like, yo, that was nothing. You know, and that was because I didn't pay myself, so I didn't reward myself. So make sure you guys reward yourself either with payouts from the prop firm itself, right, or with your own funds. You want to buy a 10K account for someone? Yeah, we could do like that as well, bro. I skip back test. Yeah, so that's basically in the section of proof of concept, definitely. So I want to make sure while you're proving your concept, you prove your strategy, you also back test, you demo trade, you test it out, and you see that it works. And then the last stage is scale your capital. So once you're in stage 5, now you can go ahead and compound your success and the profits. So you want to make sure that you reinvest into a personal trading account and also reinvest into more funding challenges, because now you can scale both, right? And now obviously, to like, the ultimate goal should be for you to have enough personal income, or enough, like a big enough personal account that you can basically live from it when it comes to trading. Yeah, thank you, Juliet, for summarizing. Exactly. Risk management is everything. Risk management and psychology. Like, don't underestimate this, guys. Really. Because I see a lot of people just putting in too much work. Um, they're putting in too much work in learning a strategy, um, and testing out strategies and looking at pairs and doing the breakdowns and stuff like that. And yes, you need time on the charts as well. But what you need more is time in your mind and time with your emotions. That's what you need. We should reward ourselves weekly or monthly. That comes up to you. If you make profits and you can pay that out in a day, then reward yourself every day, or weekly, every Friday, for example. Like the profits you made all the way up to Friday, just, you know, get that money and then continue trading the next week. Is that real cocoa? Yeah, that's the real deal, guys. It's a real cocoa. Most guys give up during the proof of concept stage. Yeah, facts, Ali. That's facts. And that's pretty sad, actually. Or, they give up. Oh, we got a nice rejection candle forming here. They give up like the moment they don't see like the money that they were expecting. But I mean, take me as an example. I already told you guys on another stream, and I was like, bro, I came into the trading game because I thought that I could make 1 million after a year. That's how I started. And then the the disappointment was big when I realized that it doesn't work like that. But then the reality check came in and I realized, oh shit, okay, I actually have to put in the work to see the rewards. Otherwise, it's not going to work. How can you put in too much work? There's not too much work. I'm not working at next level funded. I'm not. Can you share that roadmap in the server? Yeah, of course, I could do that. What's the best strategy to pass a face account, please? See it. It really, really depends on you. There is no right or wrong strategy. There's over 1,000 strategies that work. Now, what's important for you is you want to make sure you do your research and you choose one. And once you've chosen one, you want to make sure that you backtest that one and you just stick with that and don't go try to look for something else or something else, because every time you start looking around for a new strategy, you miss time in like improving the proof of concept of that strategy, if you know what I mean. Vivek, did you made millions? Not yet, man. On the way. On the way. Last stage on scaling is crucial because it's even harder to retain a funded account, needs more discipline. Totally agree, bro. Totally agree. Like, it's another level of emotional road trip once you're actually funded. And you know that everything you make now is potential to be your payout. So after how long did you make your million? Bro, I still haven't made my million. I'm fully honest, I haven't made it yet, but I'm on the way. But realistically, like, not after a year. That's all I can say. Realistically, give yourself like 5 to 6 years for the million. Maybe even quicker, right? It depends. Evan, do you think gold will touch 4,000 mark this year? Yeah, yeah, for sure. Bro, this year for sure. It's just a question of when, not if. G-Wagon coming. Bro, I might do a Urus first. Not gonna lie. I'm more like a Lamborghini guy. Mm, That's a good question, Kishore. It depends really. Sometimes some months are better, some months are not as good. So there's no fixed number that I could say. And that's how trading works, bro. Just because it works for a month doesn't mean that next month is gonna be the best. It's gonna be the same. It could be better, it could be worse. But you have to be willing to accept that fact. And now, according to that, it's always great to have another stream of income as well, so you don't solely depend on trading. Bugatti, nah, the Bugatti still gotta chill, bro. Still gotta wait for that. Mercedes EQS, that a good car? Never heard of it. You guys are going crazy for the giveaway, guys. You gotta chill, bro. All right, so we got a nice bearish candle here on gold. The 30-minute just closed, so it might come a little back down for a lower wick here. We also have a fair value gap going on here on the 5, and this candle without a wick, so it might come a little lower than here, reject again, reject the 50 EMA, and then continue higher. Or buyers are just gonna take over and just push the shit. Sports cars are the best. Oh yeah, definitely. Do you think every trader should have a passive income? Yeah, I believe that having a stream of passive income will make you a better trader for sure. That's just that's what I learned, and that makes sense because trading is unpredictable. You can have good months, but you can also have bad months. But if you have bad months, you don't want to be like at the edge with your emotions because now you have to pay rent with it, you have to pay food with it. So you want to make sure you have something to back it up. And that will help your psychology as well because now let's say you lose 1,000, you don't really care. You make 2,000, you don't really care because you don't depend on it. Are you doing to add on that? Are you going to add on at fair value gap? No, I'm currently not even on this trade. I'm not trading during the retreat. If it retests on that support, I'm entering. Yeah, I mean that's up to you guys. Shit on Jeet, everybody's here for the giveaway. Nah, guys, you guys gotta be here for me. I mean, you know what I mean? Does your stop losses trade below fair value gap? I mean, look, this 5-minute candle here has no bottom wick, right? So there's a probability that price will come lower than this, fill a wick, and then continue higher. But if I will have my stop loss below the fair value gap, then guess what? I get stopped out. So it's better to have your stop loss still like below the last market structure point, or you can already just go break even and hope, right? Hope that price will not come back for a pullback. Then, here will be your break even area right here. Hope it becomes my source of income. Yeah, you just like I said, you got to put in the work, guys. From nothing comes nothing. Like you really got to put in the hours. Build a strategy since 11 months, no negative month, all month positive. Do you agree? I'm world's number one trader. Oh, did I life back test it? Life back test. I mean, I would say the best trader, but damn, you're good, bro. If you're profitable since 11 months, you're chilling. No, I'm not gonna repeat that, Juliet. I'm here for you, Evan. That's why, as you said, I'm asking only trade related questions. Yeah, sleeping music. You're the GOAT. Coco is a loyal billionaire. Oh yeah, he is. You are trade in future or only forex? I mean, if you couldn't really say that gold is forex. Gold is a metal. So I'm basically trading metals, but you can also trade gold in form of a future, and it's called GC. It's GC. Let me write this down. If you guys want to trade it on future, it's GC exclamation mark. This is gold in the future market. Mm, 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 How do you know when you're ready to scale in risk percentage wise? I mean, On a challenge account or on a funded account, if you already have like some buffer build up, so let's say you're already like 3 or 4% in profit, now it can maybe increase your risk to 1.5 or 2% per trade. But you got to have some buffer. You don't really want to be in drawdown and then start risking more. That's like not really ideal. Live paper trading is better than back testing. What's your thought? Oh yeah. So I believe like back testing is necessary for you to just test out like a strategy, but that could take like a few days just of back testing. After that, live trading and testing it live on the market itself, that's way more important. And that's going to give you way more information and truth about yourself. Because when you're back testing, you can just skip forward and see, okay, what if this been a loss? What if this been a win? But here in the live market, you have to wait for the candles to form. And in that way, your emotions are going to be a little different than if you're just back testing. I do not use Fibonacci. I used to. I don't use it anymore. I believe it has like it does work sometimes, but it's just I'm not using it anymore. I don't need it personally. What's the difference between managing and currency and manipulating it? I mean, that's an interesting question because we're not really managing anything. Like the big market movers are moving the market. So we're not really managing anything and we're also not manipulating anything because as retail traders, we are like smaller than a sand corn in the market. We don't move anything. I think I just found my favorite stream. Oh, Crystal Pad. Much love to you, man. How much percent risk do you took per trade? So it depends, but typically 1 to 2% on a funded account. On my personal, 5 to 10. Mm. Backtest is just to know your strategy. Forward testing is to build the confidence and emotions. Exactly. Million deep goal. That's how it goes. Backtesting is cool when you understand price action. True. I breached 4 accounts today, but that's okay. Part of the game. Learn from mistake and make 200 pips already. You're already in the 5th challenge, bro? You breached 4 accounts and now you got your 5th going, but you're in profit. I mean, yeah, it's part of the game, but you know what's more important? To realize why you lost 4 accounts today. That's more important. And then whatever it was, maybe it was over trading. Try to control that next time, man. Have you ever traded options and synthetics? No, I have not. Lot size for account with daily drawdown of $300. Bro, I'm not a calculator. I can't tell you, but it's probably like 0.03, 0.02 maybe. How long have I been in this field? 4.5 years. 4.5 years already. The first 2 years were like trial and error, like literally just learning. Nobody breached accounts today and said this is part of trading you have to learn from Evan first. Yo, you gotta listen, guys. On phase account, how much risk should we use? Maximum, bro. Maximum 1%. That's how I would do it. Maximum 1%. Targeted 2 to 3 R multiple. So you risk 1% to gain 2 or 3. You look for one good setup a day. And if you're lucky, you get 3 wins in a row, you already passed the phase one. What other type of income can we place our profit to grow just like you did? So the first thing, guys, is like get a job. Get a job. It's either gonna be 9 to 5 or a mini job, whatever it is. Get a job first. Put some time aside for trading, but also dedicate some time into actually earning money that you can reinvest into your trading. And now, besides that, if you don't want to work a 9 to 5, build up a business. Start a business. There's a million ways. Believe me, there is a million ways to build and start a business nowadays, and it hasn't been easier. Now is the easiest time. You got to use AI, and you're chilling. So you build a business, whatever comes in through the business, you reinvest it into trading, and then you have like this cycle, unlimited profits, baby. Pranav says to nobody, you should have stopped when you breached two accounts. Your mindset was not good today. Yeah, you should probably stop, but maybe I don't know if nobody like had all the accounts connected. That could also be a thing where you got like all accounts connected, and if you breach one, you breach all of them. Maybe that happened. Am I swing trader or day trader? I'm more of a scalper day trader type, like the in between of that. Where do you feel most action happens these days, London or New York or Asia? I would say New York. New York says the top one, then London, and then Asia. That's like, but that's just on gold. I've seen your story. You're chilling in Salvador in Brazil. Then you stalker, Vivek. But yeah, I am. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if I can show you guys the view here. I don't know if you can see it on the laptop, but it's a crazy view here from the Airbnb. You guys see this? Damn. Yeah, I think you guys can see it kinda. But yeah, we're chilling. Tomorrow we're actually heading to the villa. So this of like the Airbnb right now is just like a working, hustling, working space right now. And then tomorrow we're heading to the big villa where we have ThinkCapital as our sponsor. So we're super excited about it as well. My mistake was that I trade with usual lots, but when I play stop loss it was more than usual, and it took two trades which bridge daily drawdown, but it's okay. Yeah, bro, you gotta focus. You know those mistakes happened to me as well in the past, but you gotta learn from it. Mm-mm-mm. Real uh, example of real online business, bro. Like I said, there's a lot. There's a lot. There's too many. But you could look into the classic stuff, which would be like e-commerce, Amazon. But that's like I don't know. That's kind of used as well. So just think of something that nobody has done before, and then do that, and then you will be successful. I'm currently in Brazil, guys. Super beautiful here. Longest winning streak? Are we talking like trade wise or like day wise? Trade wise, maybe like 10 in a row. Maybe like 10 in a row, but I was feeling sky high when I was in that phase. And I would let's say day wise, yeah, like 6 days maybe. Yesterday, I learned not to do gambling. Yeah, we shouldn't gamble, guys. Of course, Burhan, we got you, man. I'm so happy that I'm able to join these lives and just give you guys value. So really, thank you for Think Capital for being the host here. How long till it take this trade to play out? This trade here right now, bro, we don't know. Could happen in the next 10 minutes. Could happen in the next hour. That's the beauty of trading that we don't know anything. You don't want to do a job, then start a business, bro. Sit down, brainstorm, write down ideas, and get to work. That's what I'm doing. If you want any skilled trader for trading, I'm here. Bet Kishore, I remember you. I remember you, Kishore. Sleeping music, you already wanted to do business, don't know what to do. Like I said, guys, sit down, ask ChatGPT. I want to start a business. I don't know what to do. Can you give me ideas? And then you start brainstorming, and then that's the start of a story. I called you. When did I call you? No, I don't do signals. All right, guys, you know what time it is? It's giveaway time. Oh shit, it's giveaway time, y'all. Yeah, Crystal Path, I remember you too. I remember all of you. If you keep joining all the live streams, man, I remember your name better and better every stream. Help me with giveaway. Yeah, you guys already. Yeah, you're. That's why you're here. I already know. I already know why you guys are here. All right. Then let me think of a nice word. Let me think of a nice word. So first things first, guys. In order to enter the giveaway, you have to give a like on the stream. If you don't like the stream, then you're not gonna be entered. So that's the first step, right? You gotta like the stream. Now, second, we have Coco offering. So it's probably gonna be okay. So we're gonna do a yeah. So we're gonna do three challenges. The three challenges from Think Capital, and then Coco is the best here in the community. He's giving away another 10K Nexus combined challenge. He's gonna be paying for that one. So we got four challenges in total to be won here. We'll start first with the three ones from Think Capital, and then the last one we'll do only one winner picked on the other challenge. All right. Hashtag Evan is billionaire. No, no, chill, 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 chill. We're not using that one. We're not using that one. All right. So first of all, spam some W's for Coco for also giving away one challenge, which I think is awesome. Spam some W's for Coco. W Coco. W Coco. Let's go. Yeah, let's see it. Let's see it. W Coco. All right, guys. Let's start off. Let's start off with the first round here. Yeah. The first round we're using hashtag Brazil because I'm staying in Brazil right now, so we're using hashtag Brazil. So in order to enter the giveaway to win a 10K challenge, guys, hashtag Brazil, all in small. Spam the comments. Let's see it. Leave a like on the stream. If you don't like the stream, you're not entered. Let's see it. Hashtag Brazil. Hashtag Brazil, all small. You got some minutes to enter, so make sure to type in your voice. Keep it coming, guys. Don't forget to like the stream. If you don't like the stream, I'm gonna double check that. If you don't like the stream, then that's a L for you. Who is Coco? Bro, Coco has been with me on my live stream since day one. He's like a day oneer. He's like an OG. Like back in the day when I used to stream on TikTok, that was like over a year ago. Coco would tune in on every stream and support it. So that time we basically became friends now. Let's see. Hashtag Brazil. Leave a like on the stream. Got a few more minutes to go here. While we are waiting, guys, while we're waiting, while you guys are spamming, let's look what we can see on gold here, right? So looking at gold, then we're pushing. I really, really see gold coming up to 38.60. I really see it coming up to 38.60. It might come back down for like a little bit of a pullback, but after that, I do see it continuing bullish for today. Now, if we get a nice breakout here, could get a break and retest up into all-time highs. If we reject this area, you could potentially take like short-term sells if we get a bigger structure, but then again, that would be like counter trend trading. I'm not really like the biggest fan of that. But you could theoretically do that all the way back down into 38.30. And now once it's back at 38.30, guess what? You can feel free if price gives you the signal to take buys all the way back up. So that's like the beauty, the beauty of trading price action. It's just so clean. I just love it. Yeah, we got hashtag Brazil. All right, all right. Everybody spam. Spam to win one of four 10K challenges. We got three challenges from Think Capital. We got one sponsored by Coco, which is an OG. All right, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. So we got three winners. All right, fam, are you ready? Are you guys ready for the first round? Spin, please. You guys are like impatient. That's crazy. Are we ready? Are we ready? That is the question. Did everybody get in? Did everybody get in? Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, guys. Otherwise, you will not be picked. So, like you guys know, I like to keep it fair, right? I like to keep it fair on the stream, so that's why we're using this platform here. We have three winners. We have hashtag Brazil, three winners. We have a 10-second counter, and we refresh the comments here. Hashtag Brazil, everybody be using it. And now we're gonna select the first three winners here, all right? Good luck to everybody, and let's get it started. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winners are Texas Bab Gujar, Kids AI, and Faharch. Congratulations to these three winners. Let's go spam some W's for the winners. Also, spam in the comments if one of these already won a challenge in another stream. If so, we're gonna give it away to somebody else. So does anybody know, have these people won before or no? Have these people won before or no? let's go. Okay. So for the winners, guys, make sure to reach out to us on Discord. Join our Discord ThinkCapital and write in the support so you can get your login details for your challenge. Congratulations, guys. Congrats, congrats. Now, let's continue, guys, because this was fun. We still got one challenge to go. So for the other challenge, you guys probably thought we're gonna use the same hashtag. No, 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 that's not how it goes. We gotta use hashtag Coco. So if you guys want to win the challenge from Coco, which is also a 10K challenge that he is politely giving away, spam some hashtag Coco, guys. Spam some hashtag Coco. There you go. Coco all in small, guys. Hashtag Coco all in small if you want to be entered in the second giveaway. And gold is looking delicious, guys. I do believe it's gonna push out now. It's probably gonna push to your TPs for most of you. All right, come on, spam some hashtag Coco. You still got 2 minutes to spam that, and after that, we'll do the second giveaway. Damn, you guys love the giveaways, right? That's crazy. I mean, it's super fun. Not gonna lie. Coco. Oh, that's the wrong stream. Oh my god. Give me a second. Imagine Coco takes part on his own giveaway and wins. Imagine. Where did it go? Are we ready? Are we ready? It's still I'm still kind of working on this. So get this ready here. What's hilarious, bro? What's hilarious? The way everybody be spamming to win. All right, Coco. No, yes, Coco. All right, let me share the screen again to keep it fair and simple. So you guys see hashtag Coco. We'll refresh a little bit, and let's get it started. Where? Confirm. Hashtag Coco. Yeah. All right, let's go. And let's start. So the winner for the last 10K challenge sponsored by Coco 2-1 is Tahul. Did Tahul already win? No. Congratulations, Tahul. Now, in order to get your challenge from Coco, you gotta write Coco on Instagram. Coco, can you write your Instagram here? I don't know. Spam some W's for Tahul, guys. Let's go. W. What's the W sign, bro? W. Tahul, make sure to contact Coco on his Insta. And besides that, guys, congratulations to the winners. To the other winners who won in the ThinkCapital challenge, make sure to join our Discord in ThinkCapital. Write the support, and you'll get access to your accounts. And for everybody who didn't win, guys, make sure you tune back in on Wednesday. I think Rodrigo will be there on Wednesday. If not, then tune in on Friday with Doey. And tune back in on Monday with me because you don't want to miss out on that. And remember, I remember you guys. You guys are my family now. So you got to come, right? Monday. So yeah, also guys, if you haven't yet, make sure to follow ThinkCapital on Instagram. In the next few days, we will be sharing a lot of great content from the villa in Brazil, and we will obviously be sharing it with ThinkCapital as well. So you're gonna see like amazing stories from the trading retreat, Horizon Trading Retreat. So make sure you follow us on Instagram, ThinkCapital. All right, so don't miss out on that. For Tahul, Tommy and underscore private, that's Instagram to contact for the Coco challenge. Thank you, Coco, again. Thank you, bro. Yeah, guys. And like I said, I see gold bullish. I see it bullish. Wait for a few pullbacks and then get in on buys if the opportunity presents itself. And I'll be back on Monday. Enjoy the rest of the week. Make sure you don't over trade, don't over risk. Stay patient and stay chill. And I'll see you guys next Monday, guys. Take care. Peace out.